send a message. Stop this slavery. Why and how will your people become a slave to you? What from a slavery, your people and a charm tool. Walking every day and night. Oh, I will tap let's send them to keep from escaping them bondage. Millions of people, especially women and children, they live as a virtual slave. I will be slaving, I will land. Hundreds of thousands of laborers now head in bondage. Banded laborers receive no payment. How do what they do? That's why I say modern slavery. He said this meal. Oh, you tell me now what is slave? Set them free, set them free. Modern slavery. He said this meal. Tell me now what is slave? Set them free, set them free. In Africa, many have been forced into one life of slavery. Now the redemption for the crime is now come. Many have been kidnapped, sold into a life of slavery. To provide sexual service to them, the slave traders. They give them fraudulent promises across the border, where these young girls and the women coming from. International sex trade is now spreading around the world. Greetings, everybody. Greetings, everybody. We are back again, live and direct. Talk about our country, what is going on in our country, and our sister, Blessed Dawn. I watched some of the videos, the things she said. I was kind of impressed. You know why? Because I am a genuine man, and I like genuine people. I'm a positive man, and I like positive people. I'm a straightforward man, and I like straightforward people. I'm a good man, and I like good people. Progressive man, I like progressive people. I am fearless, and I like fearless people. I'm honest, and I like honest people. So, I will be playing some of the things she said and the things I have been saying. You see, when I was saying it, some people were thinking I was saying it because I hate some people, because I don't like them. No. Solely those that don't understand me, don't understand we, the wounded civilian, what we stand for, what we represent, that will be thinking when we criticize, when we talk about things, the things we talk about is because we are saying it to hurt people. No, we are saying it to save people. You see, I said, like, for example, I said somebody like me. Yeah, I greet you all, Mr. Different Blackie. Really, I have to greet at least, people like Different Blackie, Sazek Biafra, Ojukwu, Imasuen Sukma. I have to really greet you guys before we really start. Happy weekend, brothers. Happy weekend. So some of the things we'll say here, when we say it, we don't do what we do because we hate people. We just say it the way it is. And when we see people now kind of confirming what we have been saying, it gladdens our hearts. I'm glad in my heart, to see people confirming what I have been saying. not that I want to brag. I will say I am one of those. Those are the same. If you look at the reason why some of our people, especially people from the Southeast, behave the way they do. We are not saying we are perfect. We are perfect or we are better than them. That's what I'm saying. We are people who really need, who love unity. We really want peace. Peace. But how are you going to achieve peace without we revisiting what happened in the past? When you want to revisit what happened in the past, you have to don't be biased. The spirit of being biased, remove it from your mind, from your heart. But the people ready to do that? No. Not until we do that. It doesn't matter. That's like sometimes I would say, what we are saying, you are not the one who commit the crime. Might be your father. Say it the way it is. When we begin, I said it several times. I said, the people of the Southeast must apologize to Nigerians. And Nigerians must apologize to the people of the Southeast. Without that apology, without that reconciliation, how are we going to succeed doing that? We have to revisit what happened in the past. Obi can be president of Nigeria. It can be possible. Will that change anything? No. Obi can be president of Nigeria. Nothing wrong. But will that change anything? No. Without Obi doing something without Obi acting, when I say acting, doing the needful, will that change? There is hatred. A lot. Hatred. When Igbo man come out and say, I want to be Nigerian president, everybody give him support. Obi now. But when you come and say Biafra, everybody just say, you know what? I don't have a problem with you, Please. I don't want to be part of this thing. It's like stigma. It's like something, the word Biafra is something people forbid. Sometimes Igbos wonder, why are you people so scared when it comes to the word Biafra? Some people still ask that question, but the answer is not far-fetched. It's very clear that right from the very day who created that Biafra, you boy worship him, Ojukwu, like he's upright man, clean man, good man. No. When that man was a criminal, self-centered person. I am the first, as they're telling people, check the man. Go and check. Forget about what you have been taught. He was a nice man, No. Go and investigate that man yourself. You realize that man was a corny man, a very dangerous man. Many people don't want to hear that. And that is the reason why we are collaborating and we are still in the same place. When I will come here, I will tell some of them, you are more closer to me than the people in the north. When you see me talking about Ojukwu, you will know I don't care where you come from. I'm telling the Southerners, walk. The North have been using, when I say the North have been using the Southerner, we are not talking about the whole North. We are talking about the Northern politicians and our Southern politicians. But when the issue of our brother from the Southeast, I am trying to help. That you people are living in a false paradise. Let me use that word. You are hoping on something that will never come. It will never come. You know what? The foundation of that word Biafra, the foundation was, they laid the foundation with lies and propaganda. Ojukwu,
You know, a boy here they call, what is the name of this boy? Paul Ashebe. You know, you know, these people, they don't have that, they lack that education, that spirit of understanding. He says something like, we are going to talk about so many things today. He says something, yeah, it's Biafra. I said, why would you say that? He said, because Ojukwu. I said, that is Ojukwu. Ojukwu don't have right, that power over, and then it doesn't, Ojukwu don't have that power over these people there. So he can't have the power when he's dead and gone now. You don't have power over these people. Things have changed. Then the guy asked me, what about the one that was the vice, whatever, or the deputy who was the second in charge? There's Philip Effiong. He was from Joy area, Niger Delta area. For that, the Niger Delta people must be. I said, what the fuck? The man in question, the man you are talking about, his people banished him. Why would you involve us in this Igbo Biafra thing? He was banished. And to start with, the reason why we say Biafra is a lie. The foundation, they lay the foundation with lies and propaganda. Some people don't understand. The whole people from the old Eastern region did not vote, did not elect Ojukwu to be their leader. Nobody voted for him. Ijaw people did not vote for him. Ikwere people did not vote for him. No tribe there, including the Igbos, did not vote for him. He was imposed on them by his own brother Aguyironsi, who sent him to Southeast to go and be the military governor there. Nobody elected him. When he declared Biafra, Ojukwu himself picked the one, Philip Effiong. Nobody elected them. The fuck is Ojukwu picking Philip Effiong from wherever he picked him from and say, so for that simple reason, the people of Niger Delta is part of Ojukwu nonsense. So the foundation, right from the one, you know, when we got to our own Midwestern region, is it not through referendum? Your papa votes, your mama votes, my papa votes, my mama votes, because most of us were not born there. Then that's what we call a genuine thing, election, where everybody participates. Some people say no, some people say yes. So the numbers that say yes was 90% of the people them agreed and say, yeah, we want to have our own Midwestern region. You can compare it with a man who was never elected. The people of the old Eastern never elected Ojukwu to be their leader. It was a military by force, by his brother. There is no way Biafra will materialize. Will our people listen to us? No. We tell them, drop all these things. They feed you with hate. They kill my papa, they kill my mama, they feed you all those nonsense. Why can't you drop it for a while? The people that is controlling you people like, look at this boy, this same Paul Ashebe. When he's online, we just, greetings, my brother Samuel, thank God, greetings. We have 22 people listening now. These are guys, 1,000 listening to people like that boy like Ashebe. Igbos. And the boy was asked, when do we start practicing democracy? He said 1999. There was nothing like democracy before. He don't even know. So, but today, we are going to show a video where the criminal Ojukwu were on stage with Shagari campaigning. Vote for Shagari with, with posters on stage, 1979. Campaigning for Shagari. The same man who took his people to war. And they claimed then they said about 1.5 million people. That was what they said. After the war, who said it is their own brother, and they are Zikiwe. 1.5 million people. They removed the 1 and they carried the 5. Today they sing with 5 million. 5 million. That's their own fucking business. I am here to help. So, like I said, we are going to take this thing one by one. There is this lady. Before I start playing the lady, the one, this lady they call Aju, this Igbo girl who was insulting the British, the late British Queen. We'll be talking about her. Then we'll talk about what happened in the past. The real truth, what I've been saying here. I want to play you a video to confirm what I'm saying. When I see people saying what I've said before, it gladdens my heart. Now people are saying what I've been saying. I've been saying it. Ojukwu was never honorable man. It is because Nigeria is a fucking country, a fucking government. Why would they allow Ojukwu to return to Nigeria? And who again, Babangida gave him back all his father's property. A man. When we tell people this same man killed somebody for declaring Niger Delta, you still call him honorable man? He arrested him. He bombarded the people of Niger Delta. He bombarded them, got him arrested, and he took him to his brother. They said they judge it there in Enugu. There, that's where they judge it. Before we were thinking they took him to Lagos to go and sentence him. No, they did it in Enugu there. Why? Their brother was the head of state. Why would you declare Niger Delta? What are you? Why must you leave? You must remain Nigeria. What are you living for? The same man cannot create Biafra and have the territory. The same people he killed. You call that man honorable man? They're supposed to go to his grave and remove the remain of Ojukwu. Okay. That man is honorable man. You don't know, during the war, people warned him. I will show you a video when the British came, journalists came and asked him, why are you going to war? Say, yeah. It was 34 years. Say, yeah. He must go to war. They have been preparing for it, for this. What did Nigeria have? Nigeria have 2 armor cars, and he was naming what Nigeria has. He said by the time they deal with Nigeria, then after Nigeria will beg they will come and beg them. He was bragging. Meanwhile, then all the politicians in the land, he placed them under house arrest. There's Bazirike that is going to Abuja to go and beg Buhari. He placed him under arrest. Ask him, he's still alive. Did you want Ojukwu? Ask him. Is it the one that wrote the paper Ojukwu took to Abori? He wrote the constitution, introduced this style of government. He's still alive. He's old now. I can't remember. No, that one was Bazirike. What's the name of this man? Who wrote the constitution for Agu Ironsi? He also wrote the paper Ojukwu took to Abori. When I play you a video here, when they ask him, did Ojukwu fight the war for the big people of Igbo? He kept quiet for some time, for a while. He said no. Ojukwu did not fight that war for the interests of the people. He was fighting for power. I play it here. Those that have been following me, you know what I'm talking about. This same man who declared Biafra will not stay in Biafra land, in the 5 territory. He invaded the Midwest, heading to Lagos. That looked like a man fighting for Biafra? Ask him what he did to to people like Victor Banjo, Benoit Boise. Thank you, Fred. Oh, thank you, Bogino, Fred. Thank you very much, Benoit Boise. Tell me what he was doing in the old Midwest region. Going to Lagos to go and do what? Ask yourself. Ask him, when Ojukwu declared Biafra, did anybody fight him? Did anybody kill him? Did any Nigerian government trouble them? Ask them. It was when they crossed that bridge and started invading another region, the Midwestern region. Midwest was a region like them, just like their region. They have the military governor, we have military governor. Ojukwu is the military governor there. We have David Ejo Uroboma, the military governor in Midwest. They have their own premier Okpara, although they're removing them, I don't know. And we have our own premier Dennis Osadebe, asking what they were doing in our own region, looting our banks. In 1967, they looted 1.6 million from the old Midwestern region. What we are saying, we are not saying this for you to hate them. Tell them whenever they are misbehaving. My brother, I don't hate you. The truth of the matter. Let us come, discuss. Is that I've been bringing them. People, I brought George Oyimbe here. I asked him this question, did he fight me? He knows. He knows what he knows. I know this thing. I know this thing very well. It was when they started invading territory. That was when Nigeria government started fighting them, pushing them back, push them from Ore. We are heading to Lagos, to Midwest, push them out of Midwest. When he realized they were trying to liberate Asaba and the rest, meanwhile, I brainwashed these people, they are Igbos. When Nigerian troops started coming, he destroyed the bridge for them not to cross to the main Igbo land. And there was a massacre in Asaba. If you say Asaba people are part of you, why would you destroy the bridge? Why would you destroy the bridge? If you look, if I tell you about Ojukwu, you will know he was never honorable man or a corny man. 1979. Nnamdi Azikiwe. I'm going to play you a video. I just want to say this so that you know when I started playing the video, you know what I'm talking about. When we got our, let me know, start from 1970. I will start from 1960. Just, I want 2 or 3 things, 1960. When we got our independence, we have 3 major freedom fighters there. Major. I know Tony Nauro is part of them from Edo, from Igwebe. Yeah. No, Uromi, from Uromi, sorry. Now, about the 3 major, because he was very young, he was the youngest then. So people like Awolowo, people like Amadou Bello, people like Nnamdi Azikiwe. Yeah, Nnamdi Azikiwe. So when Nnamdi Azikiwe decided to form government with people of the North, it's like Awolowo was left out. So now Nnamdi Azikiwe agreed to be the president. Amadou Bello supposed to be the prime minister. He said no, he wants to be the premier in the North. Then he introduced Tafawa Balewa. Since he's still a Northerner, let this man be the prime minister. I will be because he really wants to take care of his people. When you are the prime minister, it's for the whole Nigeria. But when you are the premier, you see the difference. When the man was saying, I am here for my people. Other tribe, go to your own region. We are not sharing oil now. Whatever you have in your land is yours. I'm not coming to the south to come and say, oh yeah, this and that. Go and develop your space. They're not saying I hate them. So with this story, it was Amadou Bello who introduced Tafawa Balewa. The one was not part of those who really fought for the Northern independence. It was part of it, but it was not the one heading it. It was Amadou Bello. By then, Nnamdi Azikiwe said he wants to be the president. Then Michael Okpara now became the premier. So what would be the position of Awolowo? He's supposed to be the premier. And that is what Nnamdi Azikiwe don't want to hear. They don't want, they don't just, it's like, Awolowo now feel left out. What position am I holding now? What position now? Awolowo now feel, like that he have been left out. He wants to be the premier in the Southwest. Now Nnamdi Azikiwe will not allow that. He even want to be he was there dragging for power. So that was the reason why Awolowo was kind of rebellions, using Attorney Nauro, fighting the government of Nnamdi Azikiwe and Tafawa Balewa. And that was the reason they declared wanted. He must die, he must come and face treason. He must die in jail when they were charging him for treason. He ran away with Tony Nauro. I want to tell you something. The reason why Awolowo, when you say the reason why, okay, keep this in your mind. I said Awolowo felt he was kind of left out when he see Nnamdi Azikiwe, all of them, they are in charge of Nigeria. What about him? Stuff like that. But let's fast forward to 1979, after the war. So Nnamdi Azikiwe, after the war, 1979, they want to go back to democracy. Nnamdi Azikiwe now realize about 20 years ago, when we got our independence, I made a mistake working with the North. Not that the North are bad. To him, he made a mistake working with the Northerners. He realized his mistake and said, okay, if that is the case, let me go back and work with Awolowo now. It was with they were together. Nnamdi Azikiwe were working for Awolowo. I'll show you their picture when they shook hands, they were smiling, saying, this is what we would have, what was supposed to be, what they would have done in, 20 years ago. But this same cunning criminal, Ojukwu, came back and said that will not happen. Then rather, the Igbos must definitely remain, work with the Northerners again. I'll show you a picture when we were campaigning for Shagari. I'll show you the picture when Nnamdi Azikiwe we were with Awolowo fighting. Awolowo must be pressive to rectify because they knew Awolowo was smart, was smarter. But Ojukwu said no, that will not happen. So this is where we will stop. We can, for me. Now, let me play you a video from this our man, this our brother, Opuzodima. A lot of people are hungry. Why would Opuzodima say the Igbos must apologize to Nigerians? Because he didn't put it well. He said Obi should forget. Obi should forget. Okay. No.
For the past how many years why they read more news?
There's
now today I want to read this person direct. I know say I titled this thing mock news, but what they do past mock news? But some people don't know what they do. And they talk this thing because of the Igbos and the Biafra. No, let me read this news. One of our person don't come outside come Munuya. He said 2023 is not for the Igbos. Make una not even jump like a guru. Mona not crack. He said mona crack, nothing they happen. He said if you wanna want be president, mona go reconcile with Nigeria and beg Nigeria so that Nigeria go forgive una. Be so 2023. Now one level. That is when they say we are obedient, we are disobedient. He said nothing they happen. Those of one I believe is do hell like tortoise car. Hope. He not able to give una hope at all. I never know where this man for come. You be here waiting this man talk more for mad. Not be me because later on I'll just anything I talk. Now my own idea would I always a bit honor. This will never watch away hope the monoyan toya.
However, in another development, the Imo State governor, member of the APC, Senator Hope Uzodinma, has told the Igbos to forget the presidency in 2023 and they could only produce a president of their extraction whenever they found peace with Nigeria. And let's talk about Sunday.
I just find that statement from Governor Hope Uzodinma completely absurd. I'm sorry, it's hilarious. Why on earth would he say such a thing? I mean, it's well within his rights and perfectly in order as a member of the APC to campaign for the APC presidential candidate and the vice presidential candidate. That would be great. I feel that he should have stuck to that and just extolled the virtues of their candidate rather than telling a whole ethnic nationality to forget their aspirations to be president. Who on earth says such a thing? And it's no less scandalous because...
Okay. Okay. You know, we when we talk about politics, we don't just talk about politics. We tell you things because we want to hurt you. You see, for that sitting governor, Opus Odima, to come out and say things like that, did you think like he hates his people? No. You know what he's talking about. You know what isn't. He's part of this clique. He knows what he's talking about. Why would a sitting governor say my people should go and reconcile with Nigeria? He's talking about what they did in the sea states. He knows. You know now. And reconciles what? You are the one saying. You are the people say everybody just gang up against you people. No, you were the children of God. We were the devil who just gang. No. I said Ojukwu, the foreign journalists came to him and said, did you have the capacity to fight? He said a week, he will finish Nigeria. So what did they have? 2 armor cars. They are trying to buy so ammunition now, but nobody's selling it to them yet. He said we'll take them out. That was the reason why he came to Benin. He was heading to Lagos. You can't drag your people. It's not about war. It's not about he was doing it to defend his people. What are you going to Lagos to do? Defend your what? Defend your what? Your people living there. Ojukwu was the aggressor. The Biafrans were the aggressor. They are the one who killed those who want to separate from Nigeria. They are the one who declare war, who will not stay in their territory and started invading people's land. They are the aggressor. The things they swept under the carpet, they don't want you to hear. We are the people saying it now. I'll play you what this girl said, blessed dog. I'll play right now. So for a sitting governor to be saying, apologize to Nigeria, they brought down the regional structure. They want all of us, over almost 300 tribes, agreed on with our colonial master and say, for us to come together and say, one Nigeria, we want our constitution, there must be referendum. So that if I don't want to do again, I'll just conduct referendum and leave. Igbo man said, no, everybody died there. Not until this group of people cry Nigeria bad, Fulani, it doesn't matter. You must come and let's talk and say, what happened? Is this the kind of government we agreed on to our colonial master? What happened? We must revisit it and talk about it. We must. It is a must. Who remove referendum from our constitution and say everybody died at our? Who said Nigeria unity is not negotiable? That when I say negotiable, it means when you even talk, just talk like it's like I don't like Nigeria again. I want to leave. You should be killed. That's the meaning of Nigeria unity. It's not even negotiable. Why would Igbo man open his mouth and say that? Because they were the one enjoying Nigeria. Ask them. Why did they organize the second coup to kill the man? When he was traveling around the country to do what? To go and convince people that this unitary government is the best because they were the one in charge. When they kill him, did Ojukwu agree? Did Ojukwu remit to the federal government post? But when the brother was there, he was remitting to the federal government purse. All the oil in Niger Delta now belongs to federal government in Lagos. Ojukwu loved it that way. He was remitting, sending everything to his brother for 6 months. But when they killed his brother, he couldn't do that anymore. So that's the reason. You see what if we must revisit it. When you don't revisit all these things, forget about the love you have for your people. Sit down. It is, we'll be collaborating and we'll still remain in the same place. Lack of trust. Yeah, you'll be crying. Fulani. Fulani is not our problem. The Northerners are not the problem. We are our own problem. Wike want to run. He want to be president. Because, in PDP, when the president is coming from South, the chairman of the party will come from the North. When the president is coming from the North, the chairman of the party must come from the South. Because he knows he will run. He wants to run. He joined them to remove his own brother. Secondus. To remove him. Although people like Obaseki were warning him then, this is not the right thing to do. When he removed his own brother, the national chairman of PDP, and they put Ayu, a northern man there, that was what gave Atiku the power to say he wants to run. Because he have his brother there who will give him the go-ahead. You see how, if Buhari should win, if Atiku should win now, you come and say, oh, the North is bullying you, or the North is the one rolling. No. Our foolish politician in the South, who is fucking us up, not the North. You see now, not the North. You remove your brother, hoping you are doing what you. Hoping when you remove your brother, put a northern man, then automatically the ticket will not come from the North, it will come from the South. You remove your brother, you put the northern man. The same northern man asks his brother you must contest. Now you are crying. Since the Northerners have the ticket, you must resign. They didn't listen to you. The day of the election, 2019, this same man, we were fighting, spending his money, campaigning for, what is his name of this guy? Tambuwa. Was campaigning for Tambuwa. Tambuwa took second. Atiku defeated him. Tambuwa would have been the flag bearer 2019. He took second. Atiku defeated him. Wike spent a lot. The day of the election, Wike opened his own. For you to know I am voting for Tambuwa. Tambuwa is the reason why I'm here. I'm not hiding it. Some politicians hide. They don't want you to see who they are voting for. We can come out and say it's for Tambuwa. Tambuwa must win. To show you how a love and the support he gave to Tambuwa. But after just 3 years, Wike is contesting. Tambuwa now gave his own support to that in brother. Who this man was fighting 3 years ago in favor of him. He was fighting that man for him. The North. Instead of, it was time to return the favor. He gave it to his brother. See, we in the South, we have to learn. And we that elect our leaders, we have to, when you have bad leaders, when you have bad people, their leader is going to be bad. When you have intelligent people, their leader is going to be intelligent. When you have intelligent leaders, like somebody tell you I'm the leader of this group. If the person is smart, his followers will be smart. If the person is stupid, the follower will be stupid. Did I not tell you, the guy is stupid? I've been saying it as it's not to have millions of people listening to you. That guy is not we are not of the same class. Those that know me, this is what I've been saying. We're not the same level. That one have sense because they have followers. No. Can't you see when Nnamdi Kanu is insulting people? Maybe you want to insult. Let me use this same Obi, for example. You can come out and say, Obi, you do this. Obi, you do that. You can be. Have you watched a video when he was saying some certain things? Some certain things. What that got to do with you insult? If you don't like Obi, you can insult him. You have not seen him like this stupid girl now, which I'm about to talk about. And I will understand. You have not seen Obi in that way. Why would you say, oh, Obi is this, Obi is sleeping with his fellow men? What does that got to do with politics? You know, the Kanu is so stupid. He's always like that. You hate Buhari, his wife. Hey, Asha Buhari, Asha boyfriend. Asha boyfriend. What that got to do with what you are fighting for? Those people are not smart. 300 people, 500 people, 1,000, even 10,000 list following somebody. That does not justify that person is smart. They might be zombies. Who will come on air and be saying, I have this gun this, bodies. If you cut the sitting governor said, I will give you 100 million. These guys are not smart. They're not smart. So, okay, let's take this in. So for that.
So in the light of all that is going on,
for that governor to come out and say they must. Some people said it before. Oh, they talk about cost. The same idiots, they can talk about cost. But our people, this and that. It's not the first time. Are they cost? They are not cost. I don't believe. We are not also cost. It's just a society where you brainwashed your children. You brainwashed them for 50 years. What did you expect? You keep telling a child, you see that people in that cup and they are our enemy, don't play with them, they are our enemy, don't play with them. Yeah, they kill me, they kill this, they do that. That child will begin to have a trait, begin to hate people from that compound. So let us listen to our sister here, some of the things she said, One of the things she said. Recently, let's talk about, there is this girl, this Igbo girl, who's supposed to be professor. She's supposed to be professor, living, I think, in America. So she said some certain things concerning the queen, the late queen. A lot of people have grudges. Whatever grudges you have against the British, it's okay. They came to colonize us. I understand. They stole from us what they did, not only in Africa, other part of the world. I understand. But when we blame the British for creating Nigeria, joining all these tribes together. I understand. Now you can. But when you blame the British for your foolishness, the war, your brother, Ojukwu, the criminal. Ojukwu, what Ojukwu did and blame others for it, it is unacceptable. It's really unacceptable. It is something we must tell you, no. You can blame, like I said, blame Oyibo for everything you like. Like the way I'm seeing Africa now, if Oyibo did not even come to colonize us, we would have been worst the way we behave, the African government behave. Really, if they did not even come, we would have been worst. Maybe, I don't understand. I don't want to say some certain things because it is not every time Oyibo bad. Oyibo have left us for 60 years. 60 years. They are left us for 60 years. 60 years old man will say be crying, my mama did not send me to school. Papa did not send me to school. I don't think so. There are some people who don't even go to school. But that doesn't mean you should be stupid. After 60 years, you still depend on Oyibo and come and complain, blaming Oyibo after 60 good years. No, I don't think. I know you can blame them. Like, it is something to me, it's laughable. So forget about this blaming thing. Sit down. Think of what we can do to better our life and move on. Habana. Hey, then move on. Did we fight any war with them? Oyibo, Americans, even the Indian, go and check what they did to the British before they leave their land. Move on. We have to move on. Just crying like babies after 60 years. We are the one controlling our economy. Even though the British are stealing from you. Can't you say no now? If they pack all of us in Africa, the way we behave, come to Europe here, carry all of them to Africa, we will destroy this place. We will. You know, there is some houses here. I was telling my friend, I said, look at this house. You know, if some of the house, they will write the date they build the house here. Check the angle, they will write the date. Sometimes you see 1840 something. Gaddafi. Gaddafi said no. Forget Gaddafi. Me, I don't even worship somebody like Gaddafi. I don't even worship Gaddafi. I don't worship them. You see, when African dictator, when they you know, I want to go into this African dictator. Like some of you, like you now, you come and praise Mugabe for me. No, I don't even worship people like that. To me, you know, you always talk about the things, the sweet things. But I tell you, the people, that man you are mentioning his name, Gaddafi killed, who challenged him, kill them and their family and banish some people out of, for them to leave Libya. For even challenging him or even telling him to conduct election, there must be democracy. You are not, you can't rule us forever. You don't know, you don't look at me, you don't talk about that part. Did you know a lady they call Yvonne, a British lady, they call Yvonne. She was a police lady there. You know, there are some certain things, you know, we will talk about the beautiful things, you know. It just, if I tell you the people is sent to exile, the family of the people is sent to exile, the people, Gaddafi will go and say, you see that guy that is challenging me from that European country, I want that, go and bring that man. Look for how you drug that guy, bring him back to Libya. You know, my guy, I don't believe that. I don't want those. The person I respect is Mandela. Not all this greedy, who want to rule you forever and be training. After they are gone, they will tell you their children will continue. Like, you want to, like, what is his name? Syria president. The father rule, hand over to him. He is there now since 2023 years. Father ruled 30, 40 years. Hand over to his son. The son is there now for 22 years. By grace of God, you want to argue, after when they go there now and fight, oh, America bad, Europe bad. No. Europe cannot come and destroy your country without you. It's just like NSAS. When they come now and fight Nigeria government, you say, oh, they fight. No. There must be a reason. They must use that reason and say, oh, we are going to intervene. It is your people. There was a genuine protest against that man. You are mentioning his name. You can worship him. You're nothing wrong. But there was a genuine protest against him. The Europeans now use that as an opportunity to finish him off. They don't like him, I know. There are some good things about him. Oh, I'm not trying to just say he was a bad guy, but don't paint him like a good man. No, you can't rule your country for almost 40 years and still be a good man. They must, what they are doing, you want tomorrow now, when British now or American go to Cameroon and fight and liberate these people, you come and say, oh, they come to Africa, look, go and tell your that old man there, he's sick now, to relinquish power. That place is not for his family alone. That's it though. Is that you are telling a country today, hey, because that person, oh, I will give you light, don't talk, but I will rule you forever, hand over to my son. You think that's okay, that's okay. Go to Syria now. Assad, is it not Assad? They are there. His father hand over to him. He will hand over to his son. Father was a military man. So it's always like that. It's always like that. So let us stay focused. There is this girl, so that will not kind of deviate. Okay, let's stay focused. Look at this a girl who they call Ojo Anya said something about Queen. I said you are very right, but when you pin the foolishness of your people, what Ojukwu did, and pin it on the British, that to me is unacceptable. No. You can't be a professor and still be stupid. As a professor, you are a professor now in English. What you are doing, like you, I think you should marry a fellow woman. Not is your life. I'm not sure, but don't forget these people you are trying to. They gave you the right to be doing that there. If you try this kind of shit in your own, they'll crucify you there. The same people here in your own, people gave you everything. Why are you not a professor in Igbo? So okay, let us listen to this our sister.
At the time. So China is basically the Songhai Empire, I think. Yeah. So Palestine, different parts of Asia, and we are also talking about Europe, what is going on here in Europe. We're also talking about, for example, what we are seeing now, what is going on right now. So, there is always that superpower and all those things going on. You understand? So that one is there. And now you are talking about the Biafra war, the Biafra that Ojukwu brought upon Ndibo. That is what she's talking about also at the same time. So basically what is paining her the more, and why so many people see her as their new hero. Everybody becomes their savior once you latch onto anything. That has to do with Biafra, you become their savior, and that is how she's now become the bravest and greatest woman alive right now. You understand? So the question is it right for her to blame British government for what happened in Biafra? First of all, and these are people that have never blamed Ojukwu. They have never, or at least the majority, they have never blamed Ojukwu himself. They have never. You understand? Because the first part of solving a problem is looking inwards and looking at the role you played. You understand me? For example, if you are going for an examination and you came out, you did not get the grades that you wanted, the first thing you want to do is to look back the questions you answered, how you answered them, how you prepared, how you studied, and then when you are retaking that exam, there are more chances that you will do better, because why? You are able to look back and reflect on what you wrote and how you wrote it. So many people, after writing exam back in those days, they will quickly go and be taking their book and be looking. You'll be wondering, but you have written the exam, because they want to console themselves. So I've shared the link already, my brother. So just scroll up. The link is there. So I feel like there's a place for you to be unhappy about what has happened in the past, and there's a place for you to strive to change it, because it has happened. And for you to look at what happened, understand what happened, or try as much as you can to understand what happened. And then your goal will be, how can I do better? Because ultimately, your best revenge, your best you can do for yourself is to live well, to do better, to change the situation for yourself. You understand? To create an environment where you will not be in a position to fall into that situation that you fell into. You understand? If you can be able to look at what happened and you can able to think about, okay, what happened? How come they were able to do this? How come this thing was able to go like this? And then you realize, okay, there was some lapses here, there were some, you understand, there were some breaches here, and then you are working towards it. Honestly, I don't understand this anti-West, anti-European, from all these our oversabi brothers and sisters that are also living in the West, especially if you are coming from Nigeria or if your family is coming from Nigeria, because now you have a motherland. It's not like the people that were taken into transatlantic slavery that didn't know where they come from, their bloodline have been messed up, they don't know their history, they cannot trace anywhere back. It's different for them because these people, they are stuck. But you that you know your papa village, you know your papa village, you know your mama village, you know where you come from. You will not come to Europe, you will not be living in England. They will give you opportunity, give you their citizenship. You will be using the opportunity you have there. And you will not ever try to go and influence the government in your hometowns, in your villages, in your home country to do better. You want to come inside in their Western world to be fighting them. I don't understand it honestly. When I'm looking at this thing, Koyemi, I don't. You go to America, you're supposed to know the history of America, how America stood, how America became. You will not carry yourself, you that you know your papa village, you not carry yourself. Now you find them go, they not call you, they not beg you. You carry yourself, go there, you begin, they do over sabi. You won't come tell them the history where they no know I be waiting. Who you fair be? Who you fair be? You be professor as in how? How you take become professor? Your forefather they call anybody professor. Shebi na dem still make you that professor. Whatever you say you be, na dem make you. You say you be doctor, na dem make you. Na dem sit down one place, think and say, okay, person don go school like this, read book like this, write exam like this, na this thing we go give am. Who else? Who do you govern? Who do you all this thing? Eh? Good evening, Chinwe. Good evening, Eziokwu. Wetin be all this thing? On top of it sef, this woman na woman when e be say e dey like im fellow woman. You fit go anywhere for Igbo land, come go tell dem say you dey like your fellow woman, make you still stand reach the next day. Abi the whole obodo go see your naked for outside. Eh? I don't understand it. You hear say person nowhere. Since when you know say that woman dey there when she did go everywhere. I know hear say you use your tweet. They say, oh, Queen Elizabeth, oh, can't do like this. There was a video one time. Oh, so let me get the link again. There was a video one time that I think a Kenyan old woman was doing. She was talking about, say, Queen Elizabeth will come and do like this. She was still alive, so she could respond, or she get lawyer wey go respond. We no see say she carry the matter go court. We no see say they ask for anything. We no see say she write a book as a professor where she be, say make she write book or publication. Come for somewhere where international, wherever academic presenter, we no see. You can't dey write. So now, this man Jeff, Jeff is the chief of Amazon. So Amazon chief was now writing, say, this is someone that's supposed to be making the world better. Now wow, now like this, you want to make the world to be better. Now she can't say Otorobabu Ogi there. Otorobabo Gideon me say maybe let poor Jude. He say may everyone. He say may everybody when it be say in greediness they spoil their own something like that in this one remember them. You understand? So she dey mix two things. So she dey cry of colonizer. She dey cry about she dey cry about wetin dem dey call am people wey dem dey work for Amazon, and she dey cry about Biafra something only her. So you understand? I'm just saying, let me show the tweet that caused all this thing in the first place. You understand me? So what exactly are they even happy about now? The person that Nigeria did not fight like a war like Kenya or many other places where they really needed to fight war. You are fully in support with Uju. Why can't you come here and talk about why you are in support? And I see you going to my inbox to be calling me. Why will you be calling me in the night? Do you think I will be on Facebook and be answering call in the night? What kind of thing is that? Come here now. I've shared the link. Come here and tell us how you support her. I should focus on Nnamdi Kanu. What is the difference between her now and Nnamdi Kanu? So you people are in support of Ojukwu. You people are in support of Owazurike that brought the wahala for your head. And now the British people will not even fight war. Now our people still agitate. The agitation can't yield fruit. They can't okay, then give una independence. The Biafra something shebi na Ojukwu bring am by himself, come put am for una head. Una carry am gidigidi for una head. Ojukwu tell una say she no know wetin he dey do. Ojukwu no tell una say he no know wetin he dey do. Ojukwu when they use him mouth, they talk say yes, so the wetin be that. My brother, you are welcome.
Good evening. And I once again, good evening to everyone listening to Blessed On. So basically, I think this lady, she just tweeted that in just for clouds,
Okay.
Because even I don't even hear her name. Thing don't make me go her page. She can't get dance today. They are people saying
violence is everywhere.
And I come they look most of our people they repost, they celebrate. Now see the same group of crowd. The same usual suspects.
Yeah.
The funny thing is
Ti è stato insegnato che per affermarti devi parlare più forte degli altri.
Manca solo l'approvazione. Perfetto, grazie.
Lavora serenamente con HP.
America, no one calling them. In go book where, in go school where. Now still Anglican person. Now still night. When you go just go in night.
I don't know.
I don't know one night.
I don't know. I didn't know say that now the queen. I know the person you are talking about. She be not the one where they draw red line for me. I say see me sit up. We say blessed don't you don't cross the red line. Say my baby, what will be the consequence of your red line? No make I know.
Our people, I just pray say everybody go fit process their own thoughts. Then they hail and they hail and they hail. People they hail. It be night. It be
now new IPOB madam.
And they come now. Then they hail. Now people they write this in the hail. Before you go come, your papa na Christian, your father na Christian. Why don't you begin trace? Go back to the root of your forefathers. Even the woman who they write this thing, if in the for Igbo land in the days of the old, they go come and do sacrifice because in this thing Arab.
You don't even need to go back now. Today, as we are talking,
can't
do that thing.
Now, they go try to claim Biafra. They did ask themselves one question. Before Igbo come, there's no place where they go say for the record or the history and get like Biafra. Now Igbo will be.
Okay.
Then leave us as Nigeria, now Igbo will be.
Even
now,
the time even when Igbo come, we never even know say we be Igbo. Everybody dey in own corner, they do your own thing.
I mean, the language they speak now Igbo.
Now let's even help us define ourselves.
Now, they no go ask themselves, say, when that word Biafra enter into existence, maybe Ojukwu and in friends go bring and come,
Okay.
Now, all the graduation they do, in no go ask some people, say that thing they do with the fellow woman, the consequences we get for in lineage.
Okay.
At least,
And the queen even give them chance to they do that thing. Oh.
you understand? At the end of the day,
For that queen for queen country, that's the way they do that kind of thing. Na payo. But for her time, she don't change the whole thing. She can't they love it in some.
one thing is, one thing where I know say, the monarchy, they're not going to wash their hand in glory. I agree. Their history they there.
We are not the way. Not only me, you know it. I know it. You know the situation is.
I regard no less. Now, if they cry, people were from Northern Ireland. What you want me to do?
Not only that one alone. Freedom of speech, my dear. Good afternoon, blessed on. Good afternoon, area. No one.
Good afternoon. Yeah.
Yeah, she talk am because she want to trend. Maka, but freedom of speech does not entail freedom of consequences. Okay.
I mean, they speak am make dey hear. I say na wetin consequence abi.
No, I mean freedom of speech no mean say you no go there, you no go you dey exempted from the result of your actions.
No mean say you no go answer for that thing wey you talk. You go answer.
Yes, you get mouth to do everything. Make I, for instance, in 2017 or 18, two small children dey play video game for me. This video game where you go dey play, you go dey see the person as me and you go dey interact right now. So 13-year-old boy tell him friend, man, he feel like you want buy our president then now, our orange president. Say I feel like President Trump. Within 15 minutes, FBI come knock for them. That boy has the freedom to say who he wants to buy, right?
Abi?
He's a man, all right? The freedom of speech does not entail freedom of consequences. Yeah, no one take a word from your mouth. I just want to make them understand. Say you feel talk anything where if you feel take your mouth chop shit if you like. They know me, say nobody go ask you, say, if na dog get the poop, if you ask you, say, where my poop?
Yeah, continue, my brother.
So, the only thing I really make me dey laugh in the sense that now, in the war, wetin happened over 50 years ago, the way in brother, they cause since 2019, 1999, they don't want to talk about them. Now, all the way they don't want to talk about them, So this thing come bring back to what you need always talk for your program. That victim mentality, victim card, vindictiveness. How long they want trade on this thing? Now, this in tweet now, if you say in they help the younger generation or in they draw them back, if we some people hold on to this, like even people in America say, I don't chat most, I don't tire. As one guy say, America idea, no be Britain colonized Canada, Australia. Who don't know the history of Australia? Australia nobody go to live people, they never move. Now, Japan, what in America do them? Hiroshima, they never move on. Who don't get wahala? Who don't get wahala? At the end of the day now, most of them now, their coconut head. Look, I know it's something, they don't go greeting. But if one politician, they run for election, I come there and say, the problem for Nigeria and leadership, because, hey, my brother, he don't say America, go school for America. Yet, he need for somebody to come remind you, say, Nigeria problem, na leadership. Now, me say, your certificate, you can go to ICU.
And let me kind of amplify that leadership of a thing. Nigeria as a country, na corrupt people. So people, if person say na leadership, I bet where they from draw the sample of people where they lead us. When I was in primary school, I read a book called Day by Day. In that thing, there was one thing extract in that book they called A Stranger in the Village. This thing was written because of a village called Areta Village. They are known for honesty. When they go to their farmers predominantly, so whatever you get from your farm You put it in the market square and go your business and put the price beside it. So when you come back from your farm, you go to where you display your goods. If you sell and person go, once the buyer will come there, get what he want, drop the money there, nobody to sell to you, nobody to collect money from you. They put it beside their goods. So one day they went to farm. When they came back, they noticed that some goods were missing and there was no money beside the goods. Then the town crier went and sang his gong, 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 and they announced the presence of a stranger in the village. That is because that's who they are. I've read it in Day by Day before. That is the identity they created for themselves. So if we are shouting leadership is the problem of Nigeria, yes, I agree, but it also tells of our character as a people. It is out of the abundance of the corrupt people that they pick those corrupt leaders. And nobody is worried about it. Everybody is fine. That is why you see a lot of people working so hard to grab power, because they know that grabbing power, winning an election is like amplifying your ability to extort from others.
You know, this lady, I think she don't achieve what she will achieve. You know, according to her, she did dance. And her happiness, we say, matter don't they trend everywhere, which is on the negative side of it. You know, at the end of the day, why she no speak up? Because you know, like Igbo goes, you know, look how the way.
I want us to listen to this. I want us to listen to this audio. Where is it playing now? So, you know, we like to blame Nigeria, to blame British, and Ojukwu is your hero. Ojukwu that open Ikoro eye and bring war upon his people for his own selfish interest. You know, the worst part, he don't have anything, but he pumped himself. He said, yes, Nigeria no be anything. And you are standing behind Ojukwu. You are strong behind Ojukwu. You are happy. Ojukwu came to fight for you. And you never blame him for the role he played. Britain never waged war like Kenya people or some people that really need to fight. Our people were still at the forefront. Our elders, like Nwafo Orizu, like Nnamdi Azikiwe, they fought from the forefront and got that independence. Independence means that we have to rule ourselves. And they got that independence, and the British left that parliamentary system that they have for us, which means every region gets to govern themselves. And every region was supposed to be governing themselves. And somebody went and tampered with that template. And Ojukwu played his own role when Adakaboro declared for Niger Delta Republic as the governor of Eastern Region. Ojukwu arrested Adakaboro for daring to declare to secede from Nigeria. I want you to listen to what Ojukwu was saying then.
My own, hello, blessed Lord, can I talk?
It will for us.
I want to play the video now.
Okay.
Our people here have for a long time been prepared for this eventuality, and I am confident of this eventuality.
So he's saying that you people, Ndibo, that you have been prepared for this eventuality.
So why are you crying over what you prepared for?
Akoba na be this man, but now na hero. He tells say una don't prepare for the eventuality. Say una won't go fight war. The year, man, bo mokuna the year. Be no nonsense.
I'm been prepared for this eventuality. Have for a long time.
I want you to hear where he
And I
said
do
it.
think it is imminent.
So here you see them going inside. They want to interview him now.
If civil war comes, and I do think it is imminent,
Are you hearing it? If civil war come and he think it is on his doorstep, it is imminent, like on so it's almost here. Say if gbege gas, if war come, if civil war come, and if they think and say the thing they very close, they hear oh.
you're quite right. It will for us be the price of freedom.
They said they were going to fight for it, and it will be for them the price of freedom. They hear wait una they fight una want blame. Una no go ever want take responsibility. Ojukwu dey there, a family dey there, una they hate them. Una they hate them. Okay.
Our people here have for a long time been prepared for this eventuality, and I am confident of their readiness.
He said, if people have been prepared for the eventuality that say war will happen, and if they confident, say they are going to give Nigeria gbasgbos, make una come dey hear o. Na hero mouth be this o. That they ask am. Now you both that they ask am say, guy, what of this thing where you they do say you go cause war now? Why you go be? He say they even they expect that they don't look and say this thing where you go feel, but they go fight and say that it go be the price of defeat. Now you all know in the fight no. You want to be ruler because you don't go against the military rule, and the military rule if you go against it now, you know the consequence. They go catch you na fight. If they try to avoid that consequence, now you carry the only go people put for bag, put for pocket. They say our people is go they pay. Now your own freedom mean they talk oh, because you don't want make them cash am.
I think that when it does come, that the people on the other side would be surprised.
Hey, he said, and when the war will come, the people on the other side they go dey surprised. Okay, man, you know, they see because you don't prepare, you don't get who support you, you don't get food, though, you don't get medicine, oh, you know, hey, but he prepared for a long time. He's prepared to go for this thing. You see, Akoba. Now he carry come meet Igbo people. Now he they talk for them. They know they there. Make una listen. I'm so sorry, my guest. I hope just bear with me. Let me play this audio.
As to what they're going to get.
You say Nigeria, you people will be surprised what you are going to get. He dey smile. He go deal with una, go show una shege.
And I'm confident that it will not last long.
Okay. And he's also confident that it will not last long. I have to be repeating it to, to make it come across. He said they will be surprised at what they will get. And it will not last long. Okay.
I can't say for certain what Lagos has got. When we lost direct contact with Lagos,
you see, as they knew, they do their own me. He say, no waiting Lagos get. At the time, Nigeria center of government seat of government was in Lagos. That's why they do me. I can't say for certain what Lagos has got. But I can say that by the time we lost contact,
they had some 4 battalions ill-equipped.
you say by the time, but at the time when they lose contact, Lagos had only about 4 battalions. ill-equipped, like not properly equipped. Magbo. So then now when they speak English, they go say, we not sabi English. Tell me, who they hear all this English where this man they speak that time? Okay.
And I know that they have been purchasing a lot of arms since. And I know that they have negotiated and received a few armored vehicles.
He's talking about Nigeria. Now, when he's talking about Lagos, keep in mind that he's talking about Nigeria. And he's saying that before he missed the lost contact, that they have just about 4 battalions, ill-equipped, not properly equipped, and you know that they are making some contacts. They have maybe bought some, okay.
Know that they have negotiated and received a few armored vehicles. Prior to that, they had some scout cars. I know they have tried to get planes.
He say, if they talk about waiting them get, where they no get. Thank you. They tell them they no get, and you see, as they tell them, say, we've gone down the zoo with mouth. Ojono. Now so they not get anything. They say they only get only 4 battalions. Is it say they try to buy some weapons? We don't say they try to buy some aeroplane, but they go surprise. What did they go do them?
I am not sure they have got them there.
Yeah, they try to buy aeroplane, but
on our side, we too have not been sitting quietly. There has been quite a lot of build-up.
Okay. Are you hearing him? He say on his own side, he has not been quiet. He has also been doing a lot of build-up. Okay, well, you go still see that build-up now.
I think what I have here is sufficient to maintain the integrity of Biafra and the